Good day everyone, my name is Hiromi Hasegawa, a student of University of Perpetual Health System Delta, School of Aviation under Sir Michael Pabustan. And for this video, I'm going to discuss about different hand tools and its function used for metal structures of an aircraft. First is our hole duplicator. What is a hole duplicator? Available in a variety of sizes and style, hole duplicator or hole finders utilize the old covering as a template to locate and match existing holes in the structure. Holes in a replacement sheet or a patch must be drilled to match existing holes in the structures, and the hole duplicator simplifies the process. Now let us proceed to the cutting tools. I will discuss to you the powered and non-powered metal cutting tools available to the aviation technician. Include various types of saws, nibblers, shears, sanders, natchers, and grinders. Circular cutting saws. The circular cutting saw cuts with a toothed steel disc that rotates at high speed, handheld or table-mounted, and powered by compressed air. This power saw cuts metal or wood. Another cutting tool is ket saw. The ket saw is an electrically operated portable circular cutting saw that uses blades of various diameters. The ket saw advantages are can cut metal up to 3 by 16 inch thickness. No starting hoe is required. A cut can be started anywhere on a sheet metal, can cut and inside or outside radius. Another one, pneumatic circular cutting saw. The pneumatic circular cutting saw, useful for cutting out damage, is similar to the ket saw. Next one is the reciprocating cutting saw. Reciprocating cutting saw cut through just about everything short of a rock. It's the go-to cutting tools for remodeling and demolition. With a recip saw, you can cut through lumber even if it's embedded with the nails. We all have cut-off wheels. The cut-off wheel is a thin abrasive disc driven by a high-speed pneumatic die grinder and used to cut out damage on aircraft skin and stringers. And lastly, nibblers. Usually powered by compressed air, nibblers or nibblers is a tool for cutting sheet metal with a minimal distortion. Now, we are done with our cutting tools. Now, let me discuss the shop tools. Shop tools are usually in a fixed location. The airframe part to be constructed or repaired is brought to the tool. Our first well-known shop tools is squaring shear. The squaring shear provides the airframe technician with a convenient means of cutting and squaring sheet metal, available as a manual, hydraulic, or pneumatic mode. The squaring shear performs 3 distinctly different operations: cutting to a line, squaring, multiple cutting to a specific size. This one is power squaring shear. This one is foot-operated shears, have a maximum metal cutting capacity of 0.063 inch of aluminum alloy. Use powered squaring shears for cutting thicker metals. Another shop tool is the Throatless Shear. Airframe technician use the Throatless Shear to cut aluminum sheets up to 0.063 inches. The scroll shear. The scroll shears are used for cutting irregular lines on the inside of a sheet without cutting through to the edge. A handle connected to it, the lower blade, operates the machine. The next one is the rotary punch press. Used in the airframe repair shop to punch holes in the metal parts. The rotary punch can cut radii, inch in corner, make washers, and perform many other jobs where holes are required. The machine is composed of 2 cylindrical turrets, one mounted over the other and supported by the frame, with both turrets synchronized to the rotate together. Next one is the bandsaw. A bandsaw consists of toothed metal band coupled to and continuous driven around The circumference of two wheels, it is used to cut aluminum, steel, and composite parts. Disc sander. A disc sander have a powered abrasive cover disc or belt and are used for smoothing or polishing surfaces. The sander unit uses abrasive paper of different grades to trim metal parts. It is much quicker to use a disc sander than to file a part to the correct dimension. The combination disc and belt sander have a vertical belt sander coupled with a disc sander and is often used in the metal shop. Next one, belt sander. The belt sander uses an endless abrasive belt driven by an electrical motor to sand down metal parts, much like the disc sander unit. The abrasive paper used on the belt comes in a different degrees of grit or coarseness. Natcher. The natcher is used to cut out metal parts with some machine capable of shearing, squaring, and trimming metal. Natchers are available in a manual and pneumatic models, available to cut various thickness of mild steel and aluminum. This is an excellent tool for quickly removing corners from sheet metal parts. This is what we call power natcher. Another one is a wet or dry grinder. Dry and or wet grinders are found in airframe repair shop. Grinders can be bench or pedestal mounted. A dry grinder usually has a grinder wheel on each end of a shaft that runs through an electrical motor or pulley operated by a belt. The wet grinder has a pump to supply a flow of water on a single grinding wheel. The water acts as lubricant for faster grinding while it continuously cools the edge of the metal, reducing the heat produced by the material being ground against the wheel. It also washes away any bits of metal or abrasive removed during the grinding operation. The water returns to a tank and can be reused. Lastly, our grinding wheels. The grinding wheels is made of a bonded abrasive and provides efficient way to cut, shape, and finish metal. Other tools for sheet metals are the hand cutting tools. Many types of hand cutting tools are available to cut large gauge sheet metal for cutting tools. Commonly found in the airframe repair shop are straight hand snips, aviation snips, files, and burring tools. First one is our straight snips. The straight snips or sheet metal shears have a straight blades, cutting edges sharpened to an 85-degree angle. Next one is the aviation snip. Aviation snips are used to cut holes, curved parts, round patches, and doublers in sheet metals. In aviation snips have colored handles to identify the direction of the cuts. First is the yellow. The yellow is the straight line of the cutting tool. The next one is the green. Green stands for the GR, which means go right. And lastly but not the least is our red color. The red color is for the go left. We also have files. The file is an important but often overlooked tool used to shape metal by cutting tree and abrasion. Many different types of files are available and the size range from 3 to 18 inches. Die grinder. A die grinder is a handheld tool that turns a mounted cut-off wheel, rotary file, or sanding disc at a high speed. Lastly, burring tool. This type of tool is used to remove a burr from an edge of a sheet or to deburr a hole. So that is for the day, guys. Thank you for listening to my video. And this is Hiromi Hasegawa, a student of University of Perpetual Help System Delta School of Aviation under Sir Michael Pabustan. Class dismiss.